I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Tub thumping. That's what I'm doing right now. That's literally the story of my life that I don't share enough, and maybe it comes through, maybe it does not, but I was guided by the divine spirit, led me to get on here and be even more vulnerable and raw with y'all, which I'm realizing as I'm doing this right now is very uncomfortable. But I'm gonna honor it because I am in my true authentic self, and so now I need to really show that. So what brought this all on was I was at work the other day, and my friend Jillian, who's one of my closest friends on planet Earth, her and her husband Derek are just incredible people. Her little son Remy, they came to my party. It was great. She asked me how I was doing, and typically I'll say great even if I'm not, right? It's just kind of a thing I've done my whole life. And on this particular day, maybe like 4 days ago, I just grabbed her. We started hugging. She held me as I just continued to sob. And she was like, what's going on? And I was like, through my tears, right? I was like, well, Jilly Bean, that's what I call her. I was like, on one hand, I'm in this really good vibration, and I'm really coming into my own, and I'm really figuring out my why I'm here and what I'm supposed to be doing, and and honing in on that, and trying to be consistent, right? And trying to put my guitar down. I just realized that's gonna be annoying. All right, back to wherever we're at, and mid sob hug with Jilly Bean, right? And I said on the other hand, while I was flying a kite with my cousin Rihanna last week, we came back and they had towed my car. It got repoed. It's the second time that's happened. And I say that because that's that yin yang, I guess, that light and that dark. It's like, where one thing is born, another thing dies kind of idea, right? And but what's funny is a lot of my readings lately have said, like, there's some I'm not letting go of. And it was that, because it was pride, right? I wanted to keep that car. I love that car. It's way too expensive. I can't afford it. That's the bottom line. And that was a huge thing for me to a huge pill to swallow. But it was crazy. I say that too because I'm having this moment with my cousin where we're flying a kite. I'm 46, she's 47, and we're just like teenagers again flying this kite. And while that's happening, my car is getting towed off my driveway. I just thought, fuck, if it's gonna happen, I'm glad it happened that way, And look, that's why I get knocked down, but I get up again. It's like why I'm here on Earth is to show people that you can go through anything multiple times and it doesn't have to keep you down. You can get knocked down and you can get right back up again, But I think the part that I have left out maybe until now is that it's not easy, Like I may seem positive and I am, and I get all that, but truth be told, like it's a struggle. I mean, I've been barely scraping by all year, But another thing I want to talk about, I was listening to Amanda from Connected Conduit again today. I just absolutely adore her. She's just so real and authentic, and she's just got great energy, and So that inspired me because, I started a YouTube channel last year, and I'd made like 4 videos, right? And then I kind of bailed on it, broke that promise to myself, which I'm not proud to admit, but that's true. She kept channeling like, man, someone out there needs to write a book or start a YouTube channel. I'm like, I'm actually going to write a book too, for real. I've already got an idea. I'm going to start. I chipped away at it a little bit the other day, but I'm going to really start doing it. And I'm going to take this YouTube channel seriously and really be consistent because another reader I was listening to was really excited. Spiritual Goldie, actually. I didn't think I'd remember. Spiritual Goldie, she's great. It's Spiritual Gangster, and her name's Golden. Spiritual Gangster. She was like, hey, I just want to shout out Gratitude. I started last year, and she's got 50,000 subscribers. And I'm not saying that if I started a channel in a year would have that. But what I am saying is that was kind of a moment where I had a little gut punch of like, because she was consistent and she didn't give up. She believed in herself and she trusted the process. All these things I talk about. Am I doing it? I don't know. It's a little questionable right now, right? Because it's like, I'm not destined to be a fucking waiter. Now, I love my job. And if I were to be a waiter anywhere, it would be there, a server. I wouldn't even say waiters anymore. A server in hospitality, because that's a blessing in so many ways. What I've learned and who I've met there, customers and coworkers, right? So wouldn't trade that for the world. I mean, for crying out loud, I met Phil from Jacuzzi Summer there. I wouldn't trade that, but it's not my destiny. No, I'm an artist, but I'm also a healer. I'm also an agitator, right? And I'm also, I have a lot of experience in trauma, and I'm not saying other people don't. This is my story that I'm trying to start to tell now, is I have a lot of experience with trauma, betrayal, trusting the wrong people, letting emotional and spiritual vampires into my home. Yeah, I mean, dude, you name it. Like, I feel like I've been through it. And that's why I'm here, because I'm still here. You know what I mean? And I'm not going anywhere, you know? Yeah, I got pretty down and dark when I was hugging Jillian, because I realized, it's like, yeah, I lost my car, and that's embarrassing. But then I was like, dude, whatever. Like, who hasn't, lost a car? Maybe a lot of people haven't, but I know a lot of people that haven't. And the thing is, like, it's all ego, right? It's like, dude, the truth is, I can't afford the car, but I was holding on. Ego was like, ego is a mother lover. Let me tell you what. So that's why I wanted to come on here and say, it's like, dude, it's a struggle, but that's also part of, the magic and power behind what I'm trying to do here. And I'm just trying to get us all to be vulnerable. I'm trying to get us all to raise our vibrations. If we all do it together, that's how you really change the world, right? Get it together. It's a collab. It's a cosmic collab. Ooh, I like that. That sounds tasty, sexy, sassy. Oh, cosmic collab. All right. I actually am gonna go try and film this for YouTube and take that really seriously. So I changed it. There's no more Real Quick Mick. It's just Mick Leonardi. I might do a tarot reading. I might sing a song. I might talk about spirituality. No matter what, I'm a Mick of all trades. It's a one-stop shop, and I'm just here to love you, And that's the other thing I want to say too. The reality is this: it's like, I'm not alone, and I know people watching this. You're watching it because it resonates, because you can relate. So you're not alone, And I'm always here to talk. I'm trying to figure out, and I would love feedback on this too from anybody with experience, but. It sounds weird to say I want to offer services based on my experience and wisdom gained through those life experiences. I don't really know how to go about doing that, but you know what? I'm not going to be too proud to just ask for fucking help. So if anybody watching this can help guide me in a direction to where I can just get paid to exist, in the sense of like my services based on my experiences, right? Like, I know it's possible. And until then, I will gratefully be a server at Kitchen in the Desert, because it's a gift. It's a blessing. Every day there's a blessing. And I'm glad I have it. But I got to start thinking bigger. I got to, So I'm trying to walk through my own fears. This is terrifying. I can't even believe I just said all this shit I just did, but I did. And, people can judge me if they want to, and it's fine. I won't lose any sleep over it, because I love who I am. And I love who y'all are, and let's grow. Let's glow. Let's grow or go. It's 2025. Out with the old and with the new. All right. Peace out.